Hi there. In this video, I'll be walking you through the process of installing the layout toggle switch. If you haven't, you can purchase this component using the link in the video description. Otherwise, watch my video on how you can build one for yourself. The only difference with this one is that I've combined all the main functions of the switch, so it's more portable and doesn't rely on the bricks interactions. I've opened the blog archive template for my personal website. The most important thing is that the toggle switch is above the container which holds the postcard. For the sake of good structuring, I'll add a new container element and place it just above the post grid. Then, while the container is selected, I'll press Ctrl or Command V on my keyboard to paste the toggle switch template code, which you copied after purchase. Now, when I save, you can see the button is already working. It's just not connected to the post grid yet. Now, back to the builder. Let's tell the button what to change. Select the container that holds the postcards, and we need to add a special class to the container that will help the button identify the grid. Now, you can add it directly up here, but since it's only for identification, I recommend adding it down here instead. You want to note this class name, LT post container, LT meaning layout toggle. Make sure to add it without the class dot. Now the button should be working when we preview. You might notice some weirdness happening here. That has nothing to do with the toggle switch, it's just how the card was designed, and I'll go ahead and fix that now. Back in the postcard, you can see I hadn't specified the value for the column gap. Now it should look better. While we're here, you can see I've included the area label, which is what screen readers will announce when they interact with the button. There's also the area pressed attribute that indicates the current state of the button. I'd like to show you another thing in the area of responsiveness. If we preview this page on a mobile breakpoint, you'd immediately notice that there's too much content to fit a decent list view. So what if we want to hide the excerpt for mobile devices, but keep it visible on the wider screens? This is where I'll introduce you to another special class. Select the element you want to hide, which in this case is the post excerpt. Then I'll move to the mobile landscape breakpoint. Then I'll write is row space root display none. This basically says that when the isRow class is present above or somewhere on the container, do something special to this element. Now you can see the excerpt is absent on mobile devices but present on wider screens. So there's more we can do with the styling and layout just by targeting the items with the isRow class. If you need to style your toggle switch, you can do that under the settings, which is just a code element that I've renamed to settings. In the CSS panel, I have this list of variables with values which you can change to customize the look of your button. So that's how to set up and use the layout toggle switch. If you have any questions or need some assistance with this switch, you can always contact me. I have my details in the video description. Thank you for watching, and I hope you find this helpful.